lot of different things. This, the topography here is just really fascinating. So they don't have house-to-house garbage pickup. They've got bins in the neighborhoods. If you look over there, you can see a doorway down near the ground that goes right into that hill. Lots of that. What I thought at first, I don't know if I'm going to see any to show you, but there are these kind of like sort of concrete tubes, not real long, a couple feet long, standing around. They don't necessarily always appear to be attached to the ground, but I've realized now that they're ventilation or chimney stacks from below. So that white thing right there's got a jar off the side of it with something dark in it. I got no idea what's going on there. If you do know, let me know. Maybe it's a water filtration system of some kind. It looks like there's a solar panel attached to it. You know, one of the things I love about being in different kinds of cultures is it helps you to recognize, you know, the basics are what we really need to be aware of. You know, water's the basic. We've got some water. Here we go. These are not quite like the ones I was describing, but you can see they have the little caps on them. So there's housing underneath the ground here that's very possibly just built right into the rock. And the reason they're able to do that, or have been able to do that so much here over a long period of time, is because there were some volcanoes a very long time ago that dumped a huge amount of ash, and then other kinds of sediments built up around that. Here you can also see that opening down there on the far right. It looks like there's actually renovations and stuff going on down there. So they redo the insides of the caves for hotels and things, and then they build additionally onto the fronts, like on this one. But that stone that was formed from the ash is considerably softer. And a long time ago, some figured out that they could dig into that and hollow things out. And so then these unusual formations that were created from erosion over time, over long periods of time, left these interesting blob spire-looking formations. And then they were able to dig those out. I don't know the truth of this story, but I've been kind of like reading little bits of history, not real seriously. But one story I read said that there was a time when Christians were escaping the Romans and dug down into the dirt, down into the stone rather, made these stone dwellings to escape the Romans. I don't know. We're going to go to one of these underground cities and learn some more. This looks like it's probably grapevines. I'm not sure about that. Growing around the edge. I bet this place is really beautiful when it gets green. I don't know for sure what they're pumping out of that tank. Maybe something for heat. There's a lot of wood burnt here for wood stoves and that kind of thing. But then there's also some electrical heating devices, and some of them, like in some of the restaurants and stuff, look to be incredibly energy inefficient, like big giant heating coils that will roast you if you're underneath them. And I know from our time living in the big boy, anything that is used to heat up something else that uses electricity, it consumes a lot of electricity. So that's just something to be aware of. Like there's downsides to smoke too, right? It's all quite challenging to figure out how to change our ways. But Mostly we just need to kind of think about it more.